Hey there, Razorback Nation. Today I want to talk about KJ Jefferson. Is he ready to be the leader of the Arkansas Razorbacks? Is he ready to be a starting quarterback in the SEC? Is he ready to not only be a starter in the SEC, but among the best in the conference? Ultimately, these are questions he himself will have to answer on the field this season, but at least in regards to the first two questions, I believe the answer is yes. And in regards to the third question, I believe the potential and talent is there to also be yes. Now, KJ is obviously an imposing figure at the quarterback position, listed at 6'3", 247 pounds. I've actually seen some people complaining about his weight, and he himself said he wants to get down to about 235 pounds, which I think would probably be a more ideal playing weight for him. But just for a little perspective, Cam Newton, his Heisman year at Auburn was 250 pounds, if not more. Granted, he was 3 inches taller at 6'6". He is still proof that you don't have to be slender. You can possess a bigger frame and still have speed and still make plays with your legs. And I think it's important we bear in mind that KJ Jefferson is not a Deshaun Watson, a Lamar Jackson, a Kyler Murray type quarterback that's just so explosive and quick that they can kill you with their legs on any given play. Although I think KJ is more of a run threat than Patrick Mahomes, I'd equate him more to that type of quarterback where they can certainly get outside the pocket and take advantage of their legs and do damage with their legs, but they're not going to rely on them as heavily as the former quarterbacks I mentioned. And like with all quarterbacks, their success is going to be dependent on their supporting cast around them. Obviously, with potential first-round draft pick Treylon Burks being the headliner of the group, I think he does have a good supporting cast of wide receivers. But for any quarterback to display their full skill set, they're still going to need at least adequate help from their offensive line, from their running backs and their run game to take some of that pressure off of them. And just like with KJ, there's so many question marks for this team as a whole that just quite simply are not going to be answered until we see them take the field. A lot of KJ's success could very well be dependent on, are we able to run the football with consistent success? Can we grind it out when we need to or when we want to? Do we have to lean on the pass to set up the run? Or can we be balanced? Or can we be more run-heavy if we so desire? All that aside, I don't think KJ could have had a better situation last season, having the opportunity to learn Briles' system, to learn under Briles, to learn under a savvy veteran SEC quarterback like Felipe Franks, having the opportunity to gain some meaningful experience and play time, namely in the start against Missouri. He can't do it on his own, but I believe the table is pretty well set for KJ to have a solid season. All that said and considered, I predict he'll account for roughly 3,500 to 4,000 total yards of offense. As with all this preseason talk, there's so much to unpack and unload and consider, so please comment your thoughts and opinions. That's all the time I have for now, but I thank you guys for your time, and I pray you all stay safe and well, and whoopee! Go Hogs!